So to get more traditionally or more recognizably involved in Hinduism, then you would start to accept spiritual practices of the Hindus, study the scriptures, learn the philosophy, so that you begin to lead that life. And then you'll attend a temple, you'll have a little shrine in your own house, and you'll become vegetarian, more than likely, and also accept the worship of some deity, say the form of Krishna or the form of Ram, who are different manifestations of the same Lord.
So one can't set out on the path to enlightenment simply by reading about Buddhism. One has to put it into practice, and that means, well, beginning to change oneself in accordance with the teachings of the Buddha. So seeking to become kinder, more aware, more generous, more truthful.
And the process to convert to Judaism basically consists of 4 stages. Number 1, the person accepts the law. He doesn't have to study the entire law before becoming Jewish. It's too much before he's even begun. But he has to know the core concepts of Judaism and the basic laws of Shabbat, family purity laws, believing in God, and so on. Secondly, if it's a man, he should go through circumcision. And number 3, he should immerse in a ritual pool called a mikveh. You'll find in basically every Jewish community. And in the times of the temple period, 2,000 years ago, they used to offer up sacrifices if somebody wanted to convert to Judaism.
Becoming a Christian is not so much a matter of joining a religion as entering into a relationship with God. And that begins when we meet and get to know Jesus Christ. So it's not so much a matter of knowing and understanding the Bible and all that Jesus taught, as actually responding to him and depending on the truth of his claims.
If somebody wants to start practicing praying 5 times a day and charity and fast and pilgrimage and all that, one simply has to declare faith and belief in one God and declare that Muhammad is the final messenger of God, which is what we call the Shahada. And from there on, you start learning Islam as the days go by. So your dietary habits will change, all the other things that you do will have to be adjusted to be in conformity with, to confirm with Muslim teachings.
To live as a good person in this world, and then he'll be rewarded by the world to come. But we don't compromise our life in this world.
That we are eternally servants of God, and that our journey in life is to re-establish our relationship with God. And in doing that, we should be mindful that we're not our body and we're not our mind, but we're something much more profound.
We all as human beings have the capacity to attain enlightenment. So we all have the potential to experience ever-increasing levels of kindness, of love, of wisdom, compassion.
In order to achieve success in the hereafter, one needs to follow the commands of God, do exactly as he says, and refrain from the things that are forbidden and prohibited, and then count on God's mercy.
Christians believe that as we are, we cannot get close to God. Our wrongdoing and our rebellion against God has meant that we've separated ourselves from him and we can't earn our way back again. But as Christians, we also believe that God has come close to us. He's taken the initiative. He's done everything that's necessary to restore our relationship with him.